What's going on, you guys? My name is Russell, and you're watching The Bible Man. If you're new to this channel and like the content I make here, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on all notifications for any future updates here on this channel. And if you feel like supporting me in any way, shape, or form, you're welcome to go ahead and do so. Links on the description box below, and there you can support me on Patreon. The title of today's video is Why You Are Being Deceived into Believing You Have Plenty of Time. I repeat, why you are being deceived into believing you have plenty of time. The hard truth and hard reality is, for a lot of people, they don't have a lot of time to find a partner. And it's sad because we're told early on to focus on your career, focus on your job, focus on college, focus on school, then live your best lives between the ages of 22 to 29 and around 30 to 35, find a partner, settle down, and get married. It sounds good on paper. It really does. But the hard truth and hard reality is, life doesn't work that way. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why that is. So, the most recommended age to get married by Google is between the ages of 29 to 30. But that's a false perception of when you're supposed to get married. That's based on statistics of marriages that failed and did not work out. The best marriages that are still working out are the marriages that got married early on, between the ages of 22 to 26. So I recommend, the Bible recommends, common sense recommends, logic recommends that you marry early, not late, early, and focus on your career, school, and other issues, not just by yourself, but work through those issues together so you have somebody to support you, especially in today's age. Make sense? So the best years where you should be seeking a partner is between the ages of 22 to 26 years old. And the reason behind it is, the talking phase usually lasts between 6 months to a year before they start dating. Once you're dating, it can take anywhere from 5 to 7 years. Now we're jumping on 8 years before the man proposes and get married. There's a roughly 6 to 8 months before the wedding. So that's 8 years and 6 months before you guys are officially married. You add 8 years to 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. You'll be 34 by the time you get married and have settled down and decide to go to your honeymoon and decide to have kids. But by then, your chances of having kids dwindle because the women's reproductive organs, her eggs, dwindle and drop by 80% when she chooses to find a partner after 30 years old. Between the ages of 30 to 40 years old, a woman's chances of getting pregnant and having a healthy child drop by 80%. In fact, statistics show that any woman who chooses to get married to a man above the age of 29 or around the age of 29 and up are 60% more likely to get divorced and take 50% of everything the man owns. So what can we learn from this? Well, we can learn, live every single day like it's your last. The sad reality is we do not have a lot of time. The Bible says, worry about today's issues, for tomorrow has its own troubles. You can interpret that and say, live every day like it's your last day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Tomorrow is like a vapor in the wind. 1 second it's there, the next second it's gone. You are not guaranteed tomorrow. So you got to take every chance and every opportunity you have today to live your best life now. Now, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the people who told you you have plenty of time did not have plenty of time. They gave you a false hope based on a false perception on how the world works, because the world does not work that way. What we really need to be doing is living our life to glorify God, not ourselves through our careers, not ourselves through college, not ourselves through trying to figure ourselves out through other means of pleasure. Other means of pleasure. Not ourselves through trying to figure ourselves out by living our best lives from our early 20s to late 20s. But we should learn to have a servant mentality mindset and live our life to glorify God. If you have a desire for marriage, don't just wait for marriage. Surround yourself around people who are already married, get their advice, and go from there. If you want marriage and it's something you desire, and there's somebody who's interested in you, take a leap of faith, trust in God, and if it lines up with His Word, with His lifestyle and yours, get married. You can work through your career together with Him. You can work through your school together with Him. This is just common sense, guys. But the key point to all this, God should always be first at everything we do. You don't have a lot of time, so sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. I'll leave you with this one message before I end the video. We don't have a lot of time. It's best to marry early on, between the ages of 22 to 26. But if you do choose to get married early on, you made a great decision. But I want to leave you with this one piece of advice. Romance is too hot of an ember to burn forever, and beauty is fading. But love based on affection, open communication, trust, respect, loyalty, empathetics, trust, a mutual bond and respect for each other, and boundaries, and a mutual love for each other through hard times and good times. Sorry, let me start over. Get into hiccups. I'm going to leave you with this message. Romance is too hot of an ember to burn forever. That's why a relationship based off of mutual respect, trust, honesty, loyalty, affection, verbal communication face to face, love, affection, and friendship, and the love of God outpouring from our heart can last a lifetime, compared to romance that only lasts for a short time, because romance is too hot of an ember forever. But beauty is also fading. We gotta look at the objective here and what it means to surrender our lives to our partner. To get married to a husband means you're surrendering your life to him willingly, not forcefully. And the husband is doing the same thing. Just something to think about. You don't have a lot of time, so sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith. My name is Russell, and you're watching The Bible Man. Have a blessed day.